The three-day strike by e-hailing drivers came to an end yesterday. But where to from here? What interventions must government make to address their grievances? I'm now joined by Gauteng Transport MEC, Jacob Mamabolo, to unpack some of the options. And MEC, thank you so much for your time. Well, of course, we know that the strike has now ended. So where to from here in terms of the grievances that came from the e-hailing drivers?
Well, firstly, good morning to you, to all the viewers, and thank you very much for inviting me. For us as the province, I think the most important issue is, firstly, we have a meeting with the e-hailing driver partners Monday. We had discussions with them past Monday, so we agreed to meet after a week, so we're having another meeting Monday. The second part is all of us as MECs in the province, and of course like a minister as well, we are looking forward to Parliament passing the amendments to the National Land Transport Act, which it's in its final stages. And I'm quite sure that, once the bill comes into law, it will clarify a number of issues which constitute the core and backbone of what is called regulating the industry. And if I were just to share with viewers some of the issues that we believe the law and its regulations must be very clear on, is issues like, with the transactions and services being provided on digital platforms, Internet of Things. And now in transport, you have got e-hailing companies that are using the apps. Those companies, definitely there must be some bit of minimum conditions, terms and conditions. There are also issues broadly about black economic empowerment, transformation, because they are using technology, but they are bringing massive disruptions in public transport space. So there should definitely be issues about what is the relationship with the Minister of Transport, with MECs, with municipalities and stakeholders. So those issues, we are hoping that the legislation will be able to deal with them, and many more other issues.
Yeah. I mean, some of the grievances that they have lamented to us right here on eNCA include that they don't feel like they're partners with their app companies, right? It's written in paper that you're an app partner, but it seems there's more of a passive relationship. During your interaction with them, have you found that some grievances they raised were more operational, that had to be dealt with the app companies as opposed to seeking government intervention?
You're absolutely spot on. Let me give an example of some of the issues you're raising. Even if there is the law, but currently the e-hailing driver partners are not recognized at all by the e-hailing companies. And they have asked me as the MEC in the province when we met last year, and even now, and that's the discussion on Monday, they need to have some bit of an association or organization. We need to check, is it a labor organization or is it a business forum, a business association? So what type of an organization? Because those discussions between them and the e-hailing companies are very important. Is it a labor relations matter? Are they employees or are they business partners? Now, if you look at an issue like pricing, the cost structure, we need to know, all of us, not only government, and these are matters they can deal with as business partners. Are they relating through a contract, or you just go into an app and fill and apply to be a driver and they include you on the app? How do they deal with sharing the costs, sharing the profits, even before or after tax? How are those issues dealt with? Some of them, for example, the e-hailing companies will say they are giving commuters a discount. The driver is expecting a particular payment, and when they arrive at a destination, the customer has been given a discount. So there is a need for consultation. There is a need for them to be organized either as labor or as a business association. And those are the discussions we're having on Monday with them, and also the issues like for regulation on the road. Because remember, these app companies don't carry commuters. So we also need to know in the relationship, and depending whether it's business or collective bargaining, can you have a relationship with 2 app companies?
Okay.
Or do you have a relationship with 1? So we really need the law, all of us, and I must say that National Parliament has been dealing with this matter since 2014, and we are sure that the law will be released very soon, and then all of us can take the cue from the law.
MEC, I'm running out of time in the few seconds I've left with you. Besides engaging with e-hailing drivers, have you engaged with the app companies?
We have created a mediation platform. We have appointed a professional and expert in mediation to facilitate negotiations, hear everybody's insights. I must say the mediation process has not gone entirely well. And that's precisely the participation of the partners, also just a meaningful participation. So to that extent, there is a platform with the e-hailing companies, and they have came to the mediation, but not in a manner that we want.
Okay.
So we have now said we will engage them as a province on matters that are within our purview as a province for 3 months. And after 3 months, the mediator must release a report, whether they came or not.
All right.
We will be able to deal with that because the report will have recommendations, what steps and action we can take. If any hailing company doesn't cooperate with us, can they operate in this province? So they can ignore us at their own peril, but for now we are engaging with them and a platform is there. That's why we're calling on everybody to go to the mediation process.
Well, we leave it then. Hopefully we can talk about this again post your meeting again with e-hailing drivers. But thank you so much, MEC, for your time this morning. That is Gauteng Transport MEC Jacob Mamabolo.